Happy Mother's Day, everyone, again. Yay. Well, as we continue our 12 Powers series, it is fitting today, Mother's Day, that we should discuss, talk about, learn more about a mother's power. A mother's power is extraordinary. It's always talked about in superlatives, right? Superlatives. In fact, some would say that mother's power is redundant because mother means power. It means authority, truly. It means superior. It means source, origin. Haven't you heard the expression, the mother of all inventions, the mother of this, the mother of that? That's authority. That's extraordinary. And the word mother also suggests safety, protection, caring. To be a mother is an honor. I have always felt it's an honor for me to be a mother. So we honor all mothers today, all mothers. And I would like to say that one of the most interesting mothers in the United States who has ever lived or said that she was an American was Erma Bombeck. She was, many obviously know her or knew her, a journalist, a humorist, a columnist, author of many books. She was so funny, so creative, and so very wise. And so I would like to begin my lesson today with an excerpt from one of her pieces on mothers. And this excerpt is taken from When God Created Mothers. When the good Lord was creating mothers, he was into his 6th day of overtime when the angel appeared and said, "You're doing a lot of fiddling around with this one." And God said, "Have you read the specs on this order? She has to be completely washable, but not plastic, have 180 movable parts, all replaceable, run on black coffee and leftovers, have a lap that disappears when she stands up, a kiss that can cure anything from a broken leg to a disappointed love affair, and 6 pairs of hands." The angel shook her head. 6 pairs of hands? No way. "Well, it's not the hands that are causing me problems," God remarked. "It's the 3 pairs of eyes that mothers have to have." "That's on a standard model?" asked the angel. God nodded yes. "1 pair that sees through closed doors when she asks, 'What are you kids doing in there?' when she already knows. Another here in the back of her head that sees what she shouldn't, but what she has to know. And of course, the ones here in front that can look at a child when he goofs up and say, 'I understand and I love you,' without so much as uttering a word." "God," said the angel, touching his sleeve gently, "get some rest tomorrow." "I can't," said God. "I'm so close to creating something so close to myself. Already I have one who heals herself when she is sick, can feed a family of 6 on 1 pound of hamburger, and can get a 9-year-old to stand under a shower. The angel circled the model of a mother very slowly. It's too soft. But tough, said God excitedly. You can imagine what this mother can do or endure. Can it think? Asked the angel. Not only can it think, but it can reason and compromise, said the Creator. Finally, the angel bent over and ran her finger across the cheek. There's a leak. I told you that you were trying to put too much in this model. It's not a leak, said the Lord. It's a tear. What's it for? Said the angel. It's for joy, sadness, disappointment, pain, loneliness, and pride. You're a genius, said the angel to God. And God said, it is genius, isn't it? A mother's power is divine. It's the very definition of love, unconditional, patient, steady, and sure. Erich Fromm wrote, in The Art of Loving, mother's love is peace. It need not be acquired. It need not be deserved. The benefits of a strong attachment with a mother are far-reaching. To grow up secure in the knowledge that you are loved because you are you, that you are cared for because you are you, that you are valued because you are you, sets a firm foundation of self-belief and self-worth. Without that affinity, the effects can be devastating. Well, I don't know the details of each relationship of mother to child in this congregation this morning. But I do know that even in strained mother-child relationships, there is a powerful soul connection that cannot be broken and cannot be matched by anything else in the universe. My relationship with my mother was not always great, especially when I was young. But as I matured, as I became an adult, our relationship blossomed into something that I will always cherish. Just recently, I came across a reflections piece, Reflections on Mother, that I wrote and delivered at her funeral almost 10 years ago. And I want to share that with you. And it says in part, her influence in my life was absolute. What you see in me and in my siblings today in terms of determination, strength, love for God and family, and opinionatedness is largely due to Mother. She loved us hard. She defended us when we needed her defense. She disciplined us when we needed that as well. She played with us when the time for play was called for. She focused us when our minds were scattered. She comforted us in times of despair. One such time in my life was when I was going through my divorce. I didn't know how I would get through the excruciating emotional pain that I was feeling. But I knew Mother would know. Mother always knew. She knew what I needed before I knew what I needed. A mother's power is divine. It's a precious gift to be cherished always. And so this morning I would like to share one last thing that I wrote. Well, maybe it's not the last thing that I wrote. But I'd like to share this poem that I wrote 3 years ago, specifically for Mother's Day. And the title of that poem is Divine Mother. Divine Mother, she is with us always, guiding gently, lovingly, gracefully. She is sure in her steps, ever confident in her movements, ever attuned to her duty as nurturer, exemplar of light and joy. She supports in ways that speak to her wisdom. She leads from her sense of righteousness. Her aura of sacredness touches, transforms, sweet scent of magnolia, soft beauty of cherry blossoms, lush, abundant yellows of the forsythia, intoxicating fragrance of richly colored hyacinths. Your divine mother, my divine mother, touches, transforms, transcends, flora, fauna, fowl alike, human, crustacean, one-celled, many-celled, all family in this magnificent universe, all honor and cherish her today. We honor and cherish all of our mothers today. We honor and cherish the divine feminine that is within each of us, male or female. We are divine mothers. And so together, may we affirm, I am grateful for my mother. Again, I am grateful for my mother. And one last time, I am grateful for my mother. And so it is.